Y pues bueno gente, bienvenidos a un nuevo video más de la campaña de Assassin's Creed VALHALLA. Y aunque, como les comenté el día de ayer, para mí esto ya se acabó el día de ayer, pues vamos a continuar un poco más, mínimo para matar al rey y conquistar Inglaterra. Pero pues, les digo, para mí esto se acabó ayer. Esto ahora sí que lo hago más por ustedes, por el compromiso, digamos, con la campaña. Pero pues en sí para mí esto ya se acabó, ¿vale? Vamos a ir acá. Lo bueno es que ya tenía viajes rápidos. Necesito salir.
What is it? Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Valka. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Valka. But the yawns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies. And I will see it through.
Go then. With great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Ok, esa profecía no me gusta para nada.
I should go. Vili, making yourself at home?
As best as I know how. It is good to be here, with you and your people. I feel my life has found a new road.
Good, and just so you know, we have all kinds of sticks nearby. Oak, beech, pine, in case your bum starts itching from sitting too long.
How kind of you, Eivor. I will be sure to stir your soup with one, after I have had a sound scratching.
Okay. Vale, gente, pues aquí ya espero poder hacer el viaje rápido. Bueno, antes de hacer cualquier cosa quiero ver a al herrero.
You're a good boy.
Para ver qué se puede hacer ahorita.
Between you and me, Eivor, always thought you'd be a good Jarl.
What have you got for me today?
You have a keen eye for quality.
Es que ya me la dieron como...
I must take my...
Como la mejor, así se me olvidaba. Es que, aunque este video lo estoy grabando inmediatamente del video que vieron el día de ayer, el alcance de la lanza se extiende mediante su campo de fuerza. Me falta 26 de eso. ¿Cuánto tengo? Según... tengo 11, con razón. Bueno, ya. De todas maneras, lo que ya quiero es acabar esto, gente. No sé cuántas misiones me va a llevar, pero... Vamos.
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There is an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The King of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum, but we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
You have learned nothing since the Danes came here. Guthrum will not bend his knee, Oathbreaker, just as I would not.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred. Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre!
Finish her!
Leave nothing standing!
You breakers! We had a truce! And now it's again! And you'll feel my axe in your gut, piglets!
Dice, las casas y los silos son inflamables. Me marca algo aquí adentro, a ver qué.
For Uma! Every great Norse you send to Valhalla, I'll send 10 to your hell!
Pero no puedo
You
entrar.
burn Wareham, scum!
A ver por dónde entro.
Jesus Christ! Help me stand!
Esta lanza está fuertísima.
Your God shall has forsaken you, Saxon!
Prácticamente con dos golpes sin ¿ves? Más bien. Los acabo matando. Ya.
You're going down! God damn this sinner!
Ah, esa ejecución está fregona.
I'll kill you!
Ojalá le hubieran metido un poquito más de variedad al juego en cuestión de ejecuciones, porque una vez que te quedas con un arma, bueno, es que también yo nada más me la viví con la espada y usé un rato la hacha, pero en sí me la viví con la espada. Hasta ahorita que estoy usando la lanza. ¿Sí se prendió esta madre o no?
My blood needs fire after
Let vengeance steer your swords.
My blood needs fire after cooling in the sun field. You'll burn in hell, traitorous scum!
Leave nothing standing.
I will feast on your marrow in Valhalla.
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
Soma, ¿dónde está? Ah, pues está aquí en la entrada de la aldea, pueblo, como le quieran llamar.
Stand firm, all! Do not lose your nerve!
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of us, along the road. Come on, men! Move!
Trolls take you.
¿Cómo que escolte a los daneses? No puedo llamar a mi caballo. Sé que está el martillo de Thor y sigo pensando cuándo carajos voy a encontrar la capa de Thor. Pero pues bueno, a ver.
Saxons ahead.
Bleed you.
Mine! For Uba! His blood soaks your soil!
Where is your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse. Every soul we meet sent to their god. Let us keep moving.
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
Odin owns you!
Stop chasing it together.
Over into your veins!
Every Saxon is eager to...
Ya casi llegamos.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He'll not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know they're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Ubba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with meat in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Ubba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this.
Ok, a ver, ¿a dónde quieres que vaya? Ah, aquí enfrente, no me queda tan lejos.
If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them to heart in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I have come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your... Come, my wolves!
Puede que esta lanza baje un buen porque pues es como un arma mítica, legendaria, no sé.
Bloody shit!
Any last word, King?
Let's stretch the knee thing.
Dice que les libera a los estos daneses, a ver dónde están. A ver. Ahorita voy por ellos. Pero pues ya aprovechando que estoy aquí, vamos a agarrar el tesoro.
It's hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
Es que si ven, en cuestión de saqueo, parece que ya completé esta zona. Pensé que iba a haber más tesoros.
What is your plan?
We can tread quietly, so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking. had to hand them over. Alfred demanded it.
Abajo.
We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Tiene que haber como un pasadizo o algo por el estilo que nos lleve abajo.
Do you think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
Enough, Strongly.
These Saxons do not deserve compassion. I will wash my blade in their blood. There.
Let's get back
These
to
are
the
my men.
ship.
I told you Guthrum wouldn't leave us here to rot.
Friend to me. Thank you.
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
Tengo que ir por la llave. Esa que va ahí es mi vikinga. Si la ven por ahí, reclútenla, es buena onda. A ver. Vamos a salvarlos.
Oh! There is a camp set up north by Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut some Saxons down, I don't care where we face them.
Aquí abajo.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
My thanks. Gods favor you.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You'll have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here, to our camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, Eivor. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Vale, hay que seguirlo.
We're safe here. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of Fulke's torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth, and blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Vale. La batalla final es acá. El más cercano que tengo es este. Espero que sea la batalla final, sinceramente. A ver, aguántenme. Tengo que publicar el video 23 o 24 de...
West of Arthurton. I fear the worst.
El
I must know.
23 de Cyberpunk, que ya nada más faltan otros 3 capítulos. Bueno, no sé si para cuando estoy subiendo este video ya habría acabado Cyberpunk o no. Pero mientras aquí, ahorita lo que yo estoy viviendo, pues todavía faltan 3 capítulos más. Y esto lo estoy grabando el jueves, así que el domingo, ¿qué día cae domingo? A ver, aguántenme. 23, 24, 25, no, el 17 de enero. El 17 de enero, pues sí, el domingo. Es que no sé por qué, sí. Mañana es el 24, 25, 26, sí, el domingo, 17 de enero, acabaré la campaña de Cyberpunk y no sé cuánto le falta todavía. Esto les digo, para mí esto ya se acabó, pero Vamos a seguirle dando, gente. Bien, y llama al caballo.
I should be cautious around here.
No les conviene atacarme. Creo que sigue abajo del árbol.
Do you believe the Saxon lord? Is Uba really dead?
Ah, son todos mis aliados.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe, I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Welcome back, Cactus.
We owe Eivor a lot, my...
There you are, Raven.
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you have convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Ljuvina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped meat. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless.
We owe Eivor a lot, my love.
I know.
Tevder, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norsebans fight.
I am all a-quiver with anticipation.
¿Las afilan con una piedra? Vale.
Finir. You have come far at my call, old friend.
I've done all I can to help King Oswald find his feet. I leave East Anglia in good hands.
You do not plan to return, then?
No. When I heard of a mighty warrior in the west who brings terror to the Saxons, I came to join you, if you'll have me.
Once we have seen to Alfred, we will raise a horn. Not as allies, but as companions.
If drinking and feasting be in my future, I will follow you to hell.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Vili, leave these poor boys alone. Their ears are too delicate for the filth you pour in.
Boys is right. This streak of cat piss is barely off his mother's tit. And the Essex boy has hands like a milkmaid.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. The Lord knows I have not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we will feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys.
This last of that.
Giedrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Vale, ya hablé con todos mis aliados, es hora de irnos a dar la torre contra el rey a ver qué
Vestiges of
pasa.
Ragnar's legacy begin to fade. Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your
Es que
young
para qué le
Saxons
pongo
can
que
be our
quiero hablar
eyes to
con mis
the
aliados
west.
y ya hablé con
Better
ellos.
to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tifta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Erke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I!
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm. Your axe arms strong. And together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else go quickly to the village. Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards.
Pues a ver en qué acaba esto.
Get to the village and wait for my signal. Need to cloak myself here. Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Tiene que estar en la iglesia, sí o sí.
Alfred! Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex from my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I would not leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
I have no fear of death, for this battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim you.
Saints alive!
Quítate de aquí.
Hellfire!
Necesito salir de aquí. Ahí está. Hijo de perra. Si así quieres jugar, órale.
Die, coward!
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Ah, ¿verdad? No que no.
Solma! The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
Siento que van a matar a Soma.
Soma, fall back! For life! For death! For glory! Soma! For Valhalla!
Let's strip the dog off!
Guthrum, I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cock flog a barricade...
Come, brothers! Let's have this!
Captura al quién sabe quién chingados.
I will find a way in! Did you see Alfred?
No, but your Saxon boys were ambushed. One lays wounded.
Hold these men back! I will find them!
Go, Eivor! They will not better us!
Hunwald, come! Get up! This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes. It frightens me.
Forgive me, Hunwald. I should have been quicker.
No. No. You were my staunch...
Hunwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Botolfstan. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. It may be I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast, sob bright words of welcome, and tell you no man ever had a worthier son.
I am glad to have known you, Eivor. My truest.
Hey! Hold there! Strike with me strength!
Do not waste your efforts here. Go help the others.
Keep focused! Now you pay!
I should check on Guth. I should check on Guthrum at the feast hall.
Bájate, bájate.
The other side must be barred.
You will pay!
Salta para allá. ¡Ta madre! Salta para allá.
Chippenham will not fall to your skull! You will regret this unholy intervention! Leave me be, I'm no good to you!
I need to see if Broder has taken the garrison.
Good work, Guthrum. I hope the rest have fared as well.
Disappear! Christ is surely with us!
No, pues nos dieron una madriza.
The Lord will see us prevail!
Rhoda, what can I do?
Eivor! The garrison has more defenders than we hoped! My men are being slaughtered!
I will find a way to open the gates from the inside.
Hurry! These waves of reinforcements are hell sent!
¿Cómo lo destruyo?
Follow my lead!
Por acá, por acá.
Ah! Foes up! Can't stand for free this time!
That is most of them. Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others.
No es que santa madriza que nos dieron.
Watch for the counter! You will pay! Time has come for you. We have this.
Take your last breath. Keep our wits about us.
A estos van a estar dropeando nada más ahí. ¿Para qué me quedo? Para estar atacando al
They
idiota.
are weakened. Let us finish this.
We have this. Won't survive.
These Danes defy our God and King!
Lumber into your veins.
This feast stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass! You're 1-2, brother. These Danes defy our God and King! You on a hike! The Lord will see us prevail! Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts! Strike for Christ! Now! You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
gather in the square!
Pues yo sentí que nos fui de la fregada, la neta.
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Guthrum Jarl, we're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me! Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
I must speak to those still living. It is done, Broder. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Broder stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Broder at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Lufina. Gods, I did not know. Is he...
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep
¿Su esposo se murió?
He's gone. For what days I was given to spend with you. For each breath that carried your sweet whispers, I give thanks. No more. Your fingers in my hair. No more your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you. What is left will go on.
Mierda, murieron un buen.
Your first battle, Elorich. You fought well, and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same. But you'll be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
Well, you can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
Erke, you wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he's tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands. My thanks, Stowe. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? I do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Pues ya son todos mis aliados.
My heart is heavy.
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes, there is nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died. And now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now till the end of days. And to your warrior, husband, and friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Hunwald, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead. Our fallen warriors. And speed them to their end. Guthrum.
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his god?
He was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not soothe you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I have made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it, a plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its like before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I should return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
Vale, gente, pues pensé que hoy íbamos a acabar esto, pero pues parece que el juego dice no, todavía no sabes lo que te falta. Así que pues bueno, gente, lo vamos a dejar aquí el día de hoy. Espero ahora sí ya mañana acabar el juego, porque pues ya vamos un buen de tiempo y todavía no lo podemos acabar. Pero pues bueno, ya a ver si mañana podemos ya por fin enfrentarnos a Alfred y acabar con la historia secundaria, porque la principal para mí fue la que terminamos ayer. Vale, gente, pues espero que les haya gustado el capítulo del día de hoy. Ya saben que si les gustó, regálenme like, compartan el video con sus amigos, suscriban al canal si no han suscrito y activen la campanita de notificaciones para que cada vez que suba un nuevo video les lleguen notificaciones a sus dispositivos. No se olviden seguir en mis redes sociales que están abajo en la descripción, y pues yo los estaré viendo el día de mañana con un nuevo capítulo más de la campaña de Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Así que bueno, gente, nos vemos.